Hi everyone, I am back at it. I'm doing camp once again. So this would be my third NaNoWriMo event. I started in November of last year. I did the April camp and now I'm back for the July camp. So in this video I'm going to just share with you a little bit of what I am planning to do, and it is a very simple plan, as you will see. So as customary, I'm gonna head on over to my notes. So I have a few notes here. Okay, so here we have notes for July Camp 22, and what I plan on doing, my goal is to simply start the bones of book 2. Now I completed book 1. I'm waiting on the proof, and so I have a little time on my hands to start this off. So it's simply just the bones, as I say, and then I would sort of flesh it out after that. So I'm not making any concentrated effort to finish any enormous amount of words or anything like that. This is just the beginning, a first draft, beginning structure. So that's why I'm calling it the bones. Note number 2. I am going to write down a little description, just a little summary of what it will be about. So I need to get that clear in my mind before making a start. And so writing down a few lines on what I think I am going to write about initially, and how it will all pan out. That's really what I mean here by the book description. So it's not the usual blurb or anything like that yet. It's just a few lines to guide me as to where or what I am doing with this one. The third thing is the title, and I have just revealed a secret. This time around, I already know the title of this book. I decided it when I completed book 1, and I have a name, a title already, and so much so that I'm committed to it, in that I actually have a page towards the end of the book 1 which states that there is an upcoming book 2 and the title of that book. So I'm not going to tell you here. You will have to get book 1 to see what that title is. So for now I'm calling it book 2, and I already know the theme or what the title of this one will be. 4. The book size. Now I'm trying here to be a little efficient, right? Normally I use Microsoft Word, so I don't want to start off typing in using the letter size, which is the 8.5 by 11. So the proof is actually 5 by 8, but I have been thinking to perhaps step that up a little bit to 5.5 by 8.5, and I'll see how that works out. But I wanted to physically see the first one to see whether I was happy with that book size. The reason for this is, once I have decided the size, I'll just simply set it up in the Microsoft Word page layout and start writing from there. So it will be less formatting headaches down the line. So I'm hoping that that would speed it up if I put that in from the start. The next one is an update. So now it's a new project, so I have to create that project in my Nano account. And but we all know how Nano operates, they are very firm in the fact that you need to have a word count, which I am not certain how much as yet, how many words rather I'd write for this one. So I had to do a little bit of new maths calculation, so I'll show you that. Alright, so here is my calculation of the word count, and this is new maths. So those of us who remember high school days when you had to do these word problems and a little bit of algebra, let this be that and let that be y and solve for x and y. Okay, now we know the whole reason why we had to do those math problems. Oh Lord, I remember those too well. I did well in maths actually. So getting back to the video, I know that book 1 was 7,500 words, okay? I'm hoping that I can build up there soon in time to be able to move up to a 10,000 word page book and a 20. But for now, I'm just using stats based on what I know, and it's 7,500. I know that book 1 had 2 sections. I spoke to it already before, where I had an intro, like a kind of anecdote that led into the poem. So this one, being book 2, will actually follow the same format. But for the camp, I'm only concentrating on one section. Not quite sure yet which, if it's the anecdote section or the poems section. It may be the poem section and the themes, and to flesh out the bones for that, and then work the anecdotes into it. So I'm thinking, since it's half section, then it's half of the 7.5, which gives me 3,750 words. Now that I know my attention span is gonna be split, I just received notice that from Amazon that the proof is on its way, but it's running late, and the new deadline would be July 4th. So it's looking more or less like next week before I receive that. And I don't want the concentration rather to be on book 2, because as soon as I get that proof, I'll be switching back to giving the proof my undivided attention, and to see it through to publication. So because my attention span is going to be split, I have the 3,750 again to 1,875 words possibly I'll be able to do. And then each week I'll have a rest day, and July has 31 days, so 4 rest days leave me with 27 days. When I divide 27 into 1,875, I get 60. When I divide it into the 3,750, if I'm spending full time on it, I get 140. So that's it. Very simple. 60 words daily. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. That's my that is what I went into the NaNoWriMo.org website and customized that project for me specifically. So as you all know, I'm a rebel and I pay no attention to the 50,000 word counts. I usually customize for whatever I'm doing, if it's writing, editing, and now I'm back to writing again, a first draft. So no pressure on me, and with all that's going on in 2020, this is what I would call doable. And lastly is the videos. So because the word count is so small, I doubt that I'll be coming on daily as I have done in the past. So I think I might just come on like, you know, a weekly perhaps, or any day within the week. And even then it's not a strict schedule. You all know me and schedules already. so I won't commit to say, okay, I'll be on every Wednesday or every Thursday, that sort of thing. But if I see a week has gone and a video isn't there, I'll be sure to update you all on what is happening with this second one. So that's it in a nutshell. I am hoping that most of you are joining and will be able to customize your specific projects and get going, have a crack at it for the month of July. And as you can see, even the simplest of plans, as I have done here, is workable. And if it is that you need a simple plan like that, then go for it. So I'll see you in the next video and the comments. As always, thank you very much for watching. Bye.